my bossy. Don't they do me, I get body. Oh, no, 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 no. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need that, they make I look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can... their home crowd. A nice shot by Irving. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards. Drops them both.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
From 13, Irving misses. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Outside Edwards. Towns trying to get open. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Gobert. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Irving. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Back to Wood. Pass to Irving. Just fine to shoot. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Towns. And it's Conley penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Towns in the corner. Back to Rivers. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Irving. Wood sets a screen. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Rivers trying to get open. No good on the 3. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Irving. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1.
The Timberwolves, 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The kick out to Anderson. Fires from deep. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Left side, Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks trailing. Here's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Down low, they kick it out to Green. Now here is Holiday. Back to Green. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Outside Edwards. Pass to Noel. To the middle. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Wood. On to Hardaway. On the wing, Irving. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way up. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Minnesota making some changes. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
To the paint. Here's McGee. For Gobert. That one wide left.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
First personal foul.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lets it go with the three. They get it again. Back to Irving. Another shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here is Conley. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. He has 7.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And here's McGee. McDaniels defending. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Here's McDaniels. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books. The Timberwolves on top, up 6. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Timberwolves leading by 6. Bounce pass Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Down low. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's McGee. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
The kick out to Irving. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And rejection by McDaniels. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Perfect. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Pass to Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Irving. Doncic outside. McGee a screen. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got himself on the board with three there. And the Timberwolves call time.
Timberwolves timeout call. You know what time this man says?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, fans.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Minnesota leading by 7.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Here's Green. Doncic looking it over. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Reed with the block. Yes, that goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Conley. Pass to Anderson. Out to Conley. The three. Offensive rebound. McDaniels with the ball. Inside. Here's Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce. Kleber's got his first points of the game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Noel. And the layup is good. Noel's got 6.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Conley for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Timberwolves lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Trailed by 5. Here's Doncic. It's good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Conley gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a two-possession game.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to McGee. Second chance shot.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Back to Doncic. Pass to McGee. Up top, Doncic. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. Wood comes with the double team. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Outside Edwards. To the wing right side. Towns for three.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Wood. And here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee. A force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Towns. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Towns.
Christian Wood. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
That free throw, no good.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Irving. Hardaway for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards drawing the double team. Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
Minnesota calls timeout. They lead by 4. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got. which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Dallas foul.
Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again.
It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Dallas Mavericks. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here's Lillard. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
And a wide open look for Irving. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Grant. Clock at 6. Simons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got 5.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
To the inside. Good. Some solid defense from Grant.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Pass to Green. The three for Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Lillard, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Simons has got 7.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Back to Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Six on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Oh, okay. It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
On the wing, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. Simons laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Screen by Grant. A nice shot by Simons.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lillard way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. Out to Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Back to Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 9. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Pass to Hardy. Irving surveying the floor. To the right side. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardy, no good. Portland leading by 9. Lillard fires away from way outside. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Kyrie scores so easily. He could lead this league in scoring one day.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Lillard from outside. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Mavericks trailed by 7. Inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Now Simon. 11 points in front of that.
Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Yes, that goes in.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left here in the second. Down low. Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And fouling a real solid free throw shooter. Justin being more aggressive now, which means more trips to the stripe.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Count it. Simons has got 8 here in the quarter.
Turning into such a great scorer, Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Right side Green. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. And it's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Nurkic. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now, here's Sharp. Lillard, bounce pass. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Wood. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Wood. Just 4 to shoot. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Here's McGee. Here's Doncic. Now McGee. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Irving misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Kicks it out to Grant. Shoots over Bullock. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
Irving's shot is good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Grant outside. Screen by Grant. Lillard from outside. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Lillard with it. 8 points for him. Shoots over Hardy. And that one goes long. The Mavericks trailing.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And here's Bullock from the arc. So it's Portland now. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Working in that mid-range area, the analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the paint. The kick out to Irving. McGee a screen. Hardaway for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the shot is good. Irving's got 19 points.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
Pass to Nurkic. Shoots the three. Rebounded by McGee. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Blazers on offense. They lead by 1. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Thibault on the wing. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. The three for Doncic. Reddish grabs the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. And it's 8 points for Nurkic.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
Here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here they come. And it's Little finishing it off.
What an athletic finish from Little. Obvious he enjoys showing off his vertical.
Right side Green. And it's Green with the jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
They double him with Green. Deep 2 from Thibault. It's rebounded by Doncic.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Green inside. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
McGee is screen. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Doncic with the steal. Reddish grabs the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. And it's Grant in the corner. And here's Nurkic. And the shot goes down. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Can't let Nurk get this close. Even when guarded closely, he's still capable of scoring. When the lights are at his brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
and challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You know, it's just a case where you just have to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
Dallas moving the ball around. And it's McGee atop the key. Taken away. Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Doncic. For the three. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 28.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Lillard throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Luka Doncic.
It is game time, winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
Pass to Wood. Outside Irving. From past the arc. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Saving a little something for when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Over Grant. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big time.
Whoa, hammering it in.
And you can always count on the consistency from Grant. He likes these moments, keeps his composure, and knocks it down.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Looking in the high post. It's tipped. Right wing. Inside. To the left wing.
Can you do same back?
Back to Irving. Can they tie? Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.
fans, then I just do my dance, ayy, yeah. On the game, that I just represent, ayy, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Me and Warren by the it is getting scary. Thought I'm about to leave, but I renewed the lease. All the snake, get a piece.